You know that feeling when you've been grinding for months or maybe even years and you finally hit that magic number?
Right, the 10K dream.
Exactly. 10,000 followers. It feels like you finally crossed the finish line and, unlocked the cheat code to internet fame.
Yeah.
But we are doing a deep dive today into some fascinating research, specifically this tactical guide called Beyond the 10K, and it suggests hitting that milestone isn't a finish line at all. It's actually, it's a trap door.
It sounds super dramatic, I know, but the data in the guide is pretty clear. This is exactly where the social media minefield really begins.
Yeah, and we see this pattern constantly, right?
Yeah.
Successful accounts hit a big number, and then suddenly out of nowhere, their reach just falls off a cliff.
It really does. And the fascinating thing is the answer to why that happens isn't about posting more videos.
Or, like, getting better lighting.
Right. It's about a really specific, subtle behavior the algorithm is watching for that most people just completely ignore.
Okay, we need to unpack this.
Yeah.
Because usually when my views drop, I just assume my jokes weren't funny enough. Or, I don't know, I posted at the wrong time of day.
Sure.
But you're saying the algorithm is looking at something else entirely.
It's looking at your citizenship.
My citizenship.
Yeah, your digital citizenship. Modern algorithms have become incredibly sophisticated at behavioral analysis. They can instantly distinguish between two types of users. You have the genuine connector and the number chaser.
Number chaser. Ugh. I hate that term.
I mean, we all do it.
Mostly because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I did this morning. Just checking the dashboard every 10 minutes, seeing if the line went up.
Oh, completely. But here's the consequence. If the system detects that you're just chasing numbers, so, broadcasting without actually interacting, it interprets that as a lack of value to the network. And the penalty for that is a silent decline in your reach.
Wow. So it's not enough to be popular. You actually have to be real. But practically speaking, how do you prove you're real to a machine? When you have thousands of followers, you can't be best friends with everyone.
No, of course not. But you have to master what the guide calls the art of the reply.
Okay.
And this is where people get lazy. It's really easy to ignore the small stuff. Like when a follower comments with just a single fire emoji.
Oh, yeah.
It's tempting to scroll past that because, well, what are you even supposed to say?
Exactly. Do I really need to have a full conversation with a fire emoji? It just feels like busy work.
It feels like it, yes. But you absolutely have to engage, even if it's just sending an emoji back.
Really? Just an emoji?
Yep. The guide emphasizes that you cannot ignore the small stuff. But the real kicker here is the why regarding the timing. There is a very strict time constraint.
A time limit, like a ticking clock.
Precisely. The research highlights recency signals. Ideally, you shouldn't let 24 hours pass before responding.
Even across time zones.
Even then, it's all about momentum. If you reply within that window, you're piggybacking on an active session. If you wait 3 days, you're basically trying to restart a coal engine.
That makes a lot of sense.
The algorithm rewards that immediate conversational ping pong.
Right, even if it sounds exhausting. So basically, no ghosting your comments section for the weekend if you want to keep the engine warm.
Exactly.
Now, there's another tactic mentioned here for when we are consuming other people's content, specifically people in our own network.
Right, this is about being a supportive peer. The rule is simple. Don't lurk. If you see a post from a peer, drop a like.
Makes sense.
But there's a very specific trap regarding video content that really caught my attention.
Oh, this part. I do this all the time. I click a video, watch maybe 5 seconds, realize it's not for me, and just swipe away.
And if you are trying to support a peer, that is exactly what you should stop doing.
Hold on. That sounds ridiculous. You're telling me if I click a boring video by mistake, I'm held hostage until it ends just to be nice?
If you want to help them, yes. It's called the video retention trap. When you click, the algorithm immediately starts tracking retention. If you jump in and leave immediately, you are actively tanking that creator's retention metrics.
Yikes.
You're effectively voting, hey, this content is low quality.
So by being a flaky viewer, I'm actually sabotaging my friends' accounts.
Precisely. If you're just browsing random feeds, swipe away. But for your network, if you click, you really should respect the video and watch it to the very end.
That is incredibly high stakes for a casual scroll. What if I genuinely don't have the time right then?
The workaround suggested is actually quite clever. If you don't have time to watch, just don't click the video to open it fully.
Oh, I see.
Instead, just leave an encouraging emoji from the preview screen and move on. It registers as engagement without destroying the retention stats.
That is such a specific, crucial detail. It really changes how you navigate your feed. So what does this all mean for us? It sounds like the euphoria of hitting 10K creates a false sense of security, but the real work is just beginning.
It really is. The big takeaway is that success relies on looking beyond the dashboard. You can't just watch your follower count. You have to shift from consumption to actual connection.
It's funny, we spend so much time trying to hack the algorithm, and it turns out the hack is just having good etiquette.
It is ironic, but it leaves us with a somewhat provocative thought to chew on.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, we know the algorithm tracks how fast you return an emoji or if you bail on a friend's video.
Right.
If it can distinguish between a number chaser and a genuine person based purely on those micro behaviors, to what extent is it analyzing your personality rather than just your content?
Oh, wow.
Are you being judged on your videos or on who you actually are?
That is slightly terrifying,
Well, yeah.
but also a really great reason to be nicer online. Thanks for listening to this deep dive, everyone. Go answer those comments.